Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Sai Satcharitra, an Insight, Episode 289. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of our Sadguru Sai. By the divine grace of Sai, an attempt has been made to translate the gist of the divine discourse of Sri Ramanathan brother telecasted in Sai TV. This is purely done to share the glory of Sai and his divine teachings with more insight to the aspirants. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Devotees, we are on the 40th chapter of Sri Sai Satcharitra, marveling at the divine sport of Sri Sai Maharaj plotted for attending the Udyapan ceremony that took place at B.V. Dev's home at Dahanu. In this connection, a Bengali sannyasi had come to Dahanu to mobilize funds for the sake of protecting cows, and he was conversing with the station master, who was directed to meet B.V. Dev, the Mamlatdar of Dahanu. At that juncture, surprisingly, B.V. Dev arrived at the station. The station master introduced the sannyasi to B.V. Dev, and both sat on the wooden box outside the station and were engaged in the conversation. The sannyasi spoke. I am a person going door to door to seek monetary help for the sake of protecting the cows. Being a stranger, it is hard to accomplish the task. Whereas you, being an officer of this village, if you will take up this sacred task to the people, then my purpose of coming to this village will be fruitful, and in turn you will become a recipient of the immense blessings of the Gomatas. Hence, I sincerely urge you to please get involved in this holy service and help me to complete this mission. B.V. Dev quietly listened to all that the sannyasi said and responded thus. Recently, a philanthropist named Rav Narottam Shetty has started a collection for another social cause. Hence, tell me how it would be possible for you to start another activity. This is not a suitable time, so we shall do this later. Hence, please come back to this town after 2 or 4 months, then we shall see what could be done at that time regarding the sacred cause of protecting the cows. All this took place a month prior to B.V. Dev sending a letter inviting Sri Sai Maharaj to attend the Udyapan ceremony. Let's now get back to the Udyapan ceremony. B.V. Dev was busy planning for the religious ceremony. A month passed, and on the day of the Udyapan, food was getting prepared on a large scale as 100 to 150 Brahmins had to be fed. Then, on that day, few religious rituals and pujas had to be performed, so priests were invited. Thus, B.V. Dev's house was filled with people performing various activities. At that juncture, a Tonga stopped on the other side of the road in front of his house. Bengali sannyasi alighted from the Tonga. B.V. Dev was surprised to see him as just a month lapsed from their previous meeting, whereas B.V. Dev had advised the sannyasi to come back in 2 to 3 months. While B.V. Dev was immersed in his thoughts, the sannyasi crossed the road and came to B.V. Dev's house and immediately said, I have not come for money today. I need food. We can say B.V. Dev's mind was read by the sannyasi. Dev felt happy about it. It was around 10 a.m. He said, It's my pleasure. Please feel this as your home. Devotees, Hindu religion talks about Atiti Dharma. It decrees Atiti Devo Bhava. Atiti means without a fixed calendar, and Devo means God. Guest is treated as God and Atiti is the one who visits someone without giving a notice. Even then, the guest must be given a warm welcome and treated as God. Hence, greater significance is given to Atiti Dharma. Listening to the kind words of B.V. Dev, the sannyasi said, "Two of my children are with me." Hearing this, Dev was greatly pleased and said, "That's very good." As there was still time for lunch, Dev asked the sannyasi, "Where are you put up? I shall send someone there to bring you." Sannyasi said, "There is no need for that. Let me know what time I should come. I shall come at that hour." Dev said, "Oh saint, the food will be ready by 12 noon, so please come with the children and partake the meal." Exactly at 12 o'clock, the sannyasi came with two other children and ate the meal to their heart's content. The Brahmins and other guests were also served food. Every part of the ceremony went well. Everyone was bid farewell in the customary manner. Throughout the ceremony day, B.V. Dev was expecting the arrival of Sri Sai Maharaj in one or the other form. At the end of the day, B.V. Dev wrote to Bapu Sahib Jog expressing his disappointment. He wrote, "How can Sri Sai Baba's words be untrue? I invited Baba with so much love and he replied that he would come to me, who surrendered to him. But something different happened. I do not understand how all this took place. Reading your response, I felt so blessed as Baba had accepted the invitation and agreed to come. I was eagerly waiting for the arrival of Sri Sai Baba. I knew he would come in any form or on any pretext, but I felt deceived. But why nothing of that sort had happened? This letter was submitted at the holy feet of Sri Sai Maharaj by Jog. Even before the letter was opened, just looking at it, immediately in a surprised tone, Sri Sai Baba said, "I know what is written in this letter even before you open it. He says, I have promised to come but deceived him with my words. Tell him that he did not recognize me. Then why did he invite me? I said I would come with two others. So I did go to the Udyapan with two others and had food at his house. Seeing that I had come unexpectedly, he feared that I would ask for money. Did I not clarify his doubt? I told him I would come only to eat along with two others, and did I not go to eat at the right time? Bear it in mind that I would even give my life to keep my word. But the words spoken by me will never be untrue." Hearing these words of Sri Sai Baba, Jog was immensely happy. Yes, everyone has experienced always that Sri Sai Baba will always keep up his promise. Jog was surprised to see that the letter of B.V. Dev contained the same message that was just voiced out by Sri Sai Baba. He quickly wrote down a detailed letter to B.V. Dev mentioning all that Sri Sai said in response to the content of the letter. B.V. Dev received this reply of Jog and read the letter with tears overflowing from his eyes. He rebuked himself for unnecessarily blaming Sri Sai Maharaj and felt very depressed for his behavior. He thought, "Blessed is Sri Sai's greatness and useless is my egoistic power of perception. But I don't understand how I can conclude that Baba was the sannyasi, because the sannyasi had come earlier for raising donations to protect the cows, and this happened a month prior. I had sent invitation to Sri Sai Baba. If the sannyasi had come for the first time on the day of the Udyapan, then I would not have got deceived. I had forgotten the words of Baba that he would come with you and one other person for having the food. Since the sannyasi came on the pretext of cow protection, I thought his intention was to mobilize funds and not to attend the Udyapan ceremony, but to just fulfill his desire to have meals. Owing to this confusion, I missed recognizing that the sannyasi and two others were Sri Sai Baba and his companions. If I had not met him before, then I would have recognized him to be Sri Sai. But these are the unfathomable divine sports of the great ones. They planned the auspicious events at their devotees' houses even before the devotees realized it and execute it so skillfully that none can conceive of their methods. Ultimately, B.V. Dev was immensely happy that, as promised, Sri Sai Baba came to Dahanu to his home to take part in the Udyapan ceremony and fulfilled his earnest wish by partaking in the food. Pujya Sri Narasimha Swami Ji has elucidated this Leela in Sri Sai Sahasra Namavali Sloka 248 as Om Shri Sai Kamarupine Namaha, meaning salutation to the one who can assume any form at his will. This Leela of Sri Sai expounds significant messages to devotees. Firstly, it assures that the words of Sri Sai would never be untrue. Secondly, Sri Sai Maharaj takes utmost care and interest to ensure that auspicious events take place at his devotees' home without any hindrance. Thus, this Leela has been narrated by Hemant Panji adeptly in the 40th chapter of Sri Sai Satcharitra. In the 41st chapter, we can come across a Leela titled as Stealing the Rags and Reading of Jnaneshwari. This is also related to B.V. Dev. There are many divine sports of Sri Sai Baba associated with B.V. Dev, and this devotee has done paramount services to his Guru. He retired from government services during the year 1911, and from then until his passing away, that is 1946, he did supreme services to the Shirdi Sai Sansthan. It is inevitable that as Sri Sai devotees, we know more about his life and the services he had provided to his Guru. Balakrishna Vishwanath Dev is his full name. Balakrishna is his name, Vishwanatha is the father's name, and Dev is the family name. He is known as B.V. Dev, a Mamlatdar of Dahanu. As per the saying of Sri Sai Baba, I draw my people to me from long distances in many ways. It is I who seek them out and bring them to me. They do not come of their own accord. Even though my devotee is thousands of miles away, I draw them to me like a sparrow with a string tied to its foot. True to this assurance, Sri Sai Baba pulled B.V. Dev to him in a most miraculous way. Unless Sri Sai desires, none can go for his darshan, and this has been witnessed by many devotees at various instances. Even today, devotees going on a pilgrimage to Shirdi might think that they are visiting on their own accord, but they must remember that it is Sri Sai who pulls them towards him to bless them. His leelas of pulling his devotees are unimaginable and unique. For instance, to Nana Sahib Chandorkar, a message was sent through Appa Sahib Kulkarni, the subordinate of Nana Sahib, asking him to come and meet. Whereas Kaka Sahib Dikshit was pulled through Nana Sahib Chandorkar. When they met at Kalyan station, Nana spoke in praise of Sri Sai Baba and urged him to come to Shirdi for Sri Sai Baba's darshan. For few, Sri Sai appears in their dreams and calls them to Shirdi. Whereas some of them get a vision of Sri Sai but couldn't recognize who he was, and later they find his picture in a shop or in some other devotee's houses and get to realize that it was Sri Sai Baba and then come to Shirdi for darshan. Thus, B.V. Dev was drawn towards Sri Sai Maharaj through a dream. What was that blessed dream? And many more incredible leelas can be heard in the coming episode. Bodh Sri Sai, peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.